Hi, this is Tom Barrett, and I'm going to show you the power tool on TM.Biz that allows you to enter hundreds of trademarks in our searching engine. You can use this one of three ways. One, to conduct a portfolio audit of all of your company's trademarks. Two, as part of the name creation process, so you can enter a short list of proposed brand names and see their relative availability on social media. And third, if you have a famous brand name that's prone to typosquatting in domain names, we suggest you also check those same misspellings as usernames on social media as well. Now that we've told you why you can use the power tool, why don't we give you a real-life example so you can see it at work. The first thing you'll want to do is define a client reference. We call this reference on the user interface, and it always has default until you define what references you care about. So we're going to define a new client reference. If you're a law firm, this allows you to segregate your work by clients. If you're a corporation, of course, you can separate your work by corporate division. In this example, we're going to use Hershey's Candy Company. Now, there are two ways you can upload your trademarks in the power tool. You can cut and paste them into this large box, or in fact you can upload them as a simple Excel file from your hard drive. In this example, we're going to cut and paste, and we're going to basically conduct a portfolio audit for Hershey's Candy Company. So here's a bunch of trademarks from Hershey's. I'm going to cut and paste those into this input box, and then we're going to go ahead and submit this search. If you have any issues entering your trademarks or having problems uploading the file, you can contact your account rep at TM.Biz and send the file to us, and we'll take care of it for you. So once you hit the order button, it's all mechanical after that. You take care of the payment details, and this then runs offline. You can actually log off your account, turn off your computer, go to lunch, go to court. Once it's complete, which typically takes about 5 minutes per keyword, you'll receive an email telling you to go online and view the results. So once the order is completed, there are two ways to view the results. You log into your account and select the My Account tab. In the My Account tab, you can go to the My Searches page, and you'll see each individual search that was performed as part of that bulk order. This is as if you had entered them in one at a time. We also offer a special consolidated report, and the report will basically show you all of these searches as a single file. The report will basically contain all the keywords that were submitted as part of the power search, and you can see them listed here across the top for Hershey's. And for each individual string that was provided, we provide the status summary again for the top 500 down to the top 50, and then the detailed status for the top 50 for each one of these keywords. As you can see, they're all in a single report. So this can easily be downloaded for offline review. You can print it out, take it home for the weekend, or share it with your client and see what they would like you to do as next steps. So let's see what this report is telling us. First, we'll take an isolated example. If I scroll back up to the top, and I'll pick the Good and Plenty report. We can see here that it's taken on quite a few networks. Clicking on the link for Facebook, for example, shows us that a Robert Greene has Good and Plenty as his vanity public profile. Twitter, for example, tells us that someone else is using Good and Plenty as their public profile. So we can see that Good and Plenty has a potential problem. But what else does the report tell us? Well, why don't we see where else they might be having issues or not with Facebook? Because we can see that people like to reserve some of these brand names as their username on Facebook. So by scrolling down, we can see, for example, that Payday is still available as a Facebook username. Continuing down, we also can see that Mounds is available on Facebook. Almond Joy is available. Cadbury is still available on Facebook. In fact, there's several names here available still on Facebook, Kisses, Fifth Avenue, etc. So our recommendation is that they should reserve their usernames as quickly as possible to avoid more of these being taken as usernames on these social networks. To reserve usernames, you can go back to My Account and click on the My Searches tab. And again, you can see all of your searches here. So for example, for Almond Joy, we can click on the Reserve button, and it remembers exactly where your saved search was. And our recommendation is at a minimum, you do the top 50 or top 100 and have us reserve all available usernames for you. But that'll be a topic for another tutorial.